Good morning, business owners and leaders. How is everyone doing for this year 2021? Are you all excited? I am excited, especially this is our tax season is really started, and for are you excited for today's topic? By the way, my name is Alan Humaya. I'm accountant and a tax professional for Waiko Tax. Today we will give you a tax and bookkeeping tips on your PPP loans. And this will last only for 15 minutes, 10-minute case study, and 5-minute questions and answer. If you have any questions, please comment on below. And I will be co-hosted by another accountant, tax professional, and a booking payroll expert. Also, he's on top of this work with the multiple business owners on their PPP and EIDL loans. Please welcome Mr. Juan Turobiartes. Good morning, Juan. How are you doing?
Thank you. Good morning, Alan, and good morning, everybody. Thank you for being with us again. I'm having a great morning and very excited for today's live chat. Uh, uh, Meanwhile, the chat is going on and we're discussing all of this. Feel free to leave a comment here on the Facebook comments, and we'll make sure to go ahead and reach back out to you at the end of this short live chat. Okay. Thank you again for being with us.
Thank you. Okay, let's dive into it. I'll give you a case. Here's the case. One client one client have an own clinic and consulted you on how to put the PPP loan amount on their QuickBooks. What is the proper entry of this loan? Can you put them both in P&L and balance sheet?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a very good scenario. Very good. A lot of us business owners and a lot of you business owners probably already have gotten this PPP loan. It's a very good loan for businesses that are, going to need some extra funds so they can go ahead and still pay some of their operating expenses for their business. This loan does need to be inputted for your records, your company's records, internal bookkeeping, so you can always keep track of it. It must be recorded, like Alan, you just said, in the profit and loss statement and also in the balance sheet, so you know where the money, who belongs to who for your company. The profit and loss, as most of y'all should know, is one of the reports that is required to be turned in at the end of the year, every single year to the IRS. This one is just vital for you to keep track of it, not only because you need to report it, but also for your own sake, so you can know how much money your business is having, where the money is coming from, also what expenses that your business is um, expending, where the money that it was able to get from these funds, where is it being used at. So it is very important that it's recorded properly. So you always have a very good look at your books whenever you want to keep record of them, see any changes. It is important to always record them properly and accordingly. The PPP loan, because it is a loan, it will be recorded initially on your books as a loan. I know that the main purpose of this PPP is for you to get these funds and for you to keep them, not pay them back. But initially, because it is a loan, it does need to be recorded as a loan in the balance sheet, meaning that you have to pay back this loan. That's how it needs to be recorded. Once it is recorded as a loan, it will appear on the balance sheet, but on the profit and loss statement, you won't see any records there of the loan unless you're willing to pay back the loan. If you're going to be paying back the loan eventually when you make the first payment, this transaction will appear in that profit and loss statement. It's going to appear as any interest expenses that you're incurring while you're paying back this loan. That's when you'll see this transaction in that profit and loss statement. But again, it will be initially recorded since day one when you receive these funds in the balance sheet. The balance sheet, what it is pretty much saying how much your business has on assets, cash, easy cash that's about to be received should be received within the next couple of months. Any assets is also included. So the balance sheet is going to tell you how much your business has and who owns those assets, that cash in your business. Why do I say that? Because part of, let's say, the money that you have in the bank for your business, it's either a loan, like in the PPP's case, or it's actually money that your company has been able to earn, let's say income, gross income. So the balance sheet is going to tell you how much your company has and who owns of that company. Either you own it to a bank, like a loan, or yourself. It's owner's equity. That's the focus or the main point of the balance sheet. So there is where you're going to see this loan from day one again. Whenever you receive these funds, they need to be recorded as a loan. Now, after, let's say, the 8 week or 24-week period, the one where you have to make, let's say, either the decision to forgive it or to pay back this loan. That's when, if it is forgiven, it's going to, of course, pretty much scratch off
Don't move
the
so
loan amount,
much.
and it's going to be recorded as an other income, not business income, not operating income. It is very important that you keep track of this. It is not a business income. It does not need to be submitted to the IRS at the end of the year. This PPP loan amounts that are forgiven is just going to be recorded as other income or other deposits on the balance sheet. So it will still remain on the balance sheet pretty much, I want to say, like free money that your company was able to get, but is not really income of the company. So therefore, it's not going to be considered income. It's not going to be taxed as income at the end of the year. That's why it's very important, because if you do not do so, you may, unfortunately pay taxes where you shouldn't have been able to pay taxes. And us as Wyco Tax, that's what we always try to do our best to make the business owners keep the most of their money that they earn doing hard work, their efforts, everything, keep it for themselves or their business so they can reinvest it. You don't have to pay taxes where you shouldn't have to pay taxes. So that's why it is very important to record accordingly, again, in the balance sheet and in the profit and loss statement, again, only once you make that very first initial loan repayment. So that is how it is going to be recorded in the balance sheet and the profit and loss statement.
Great tips, Juan. Okay, okay, guys, thank you for be with for listening with us, and then I hope you learned something today. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to us, to Waiko Tax, for more tax and bookkeeping tips on your PPP loan. Especially now, there is like a second grant for a
Mm-hmm.
PPP. So please, I know you have a lot of questions ongoing right now, and then every business owner has their own qualifications and needs. So feel free to reach out to us because we can customize our services, and then we can also provide exact informations that you need for your businesses.
Yes.
So yes, that's right, one, right? And
Yes. Mm-hmm.
until January 31, we're providing are we giving discount, 20% discount on your 1040 tax filings once you avail our bookkeeping services as well. And then, as you know, Waiko Tax is an all year round, all in one tax and payroll bookkeeping services solution. And we has been awarded as 2018 SBA Minority Business of the Year. So stay tuned next week, Thursday, same time,
Yes.
as we
I
go
want.
over to another topic.
I
Yes, Juan,
wanted
you have
to
something to say?
just follow up on that that you said. That was a great point that you brought up, Alan.
Yeah.
There's a new funds that have just been pretty much approved by Congress, which was in December 22nd,
Mhm.
if I'm correct. So there's new funds for businesses so they can receive, more either a new PPP if they weren't able to receive the first one, or a second PPP. You can get even a second PPP with these new funds that have been released by Congress. So it is very important. Any questions, you can always ask us. We are on top of it already. We've been assisting other businesses get this second wave. of PPP as well as economic injury grant. There's still some new money, some new funds being allocated to this grant. The grant is again free money. You can
Mhm.
always go ahead and reapply to it. There was a lot of applications that were submitted to this grant initially, but because so many applications came in pretty much the first week, this money vanished within a blink of an eye, pretty much. So this grant
Right.
money,
Sige.
it was already exhausted. So a lot of people that were even applying for this grant, they didn't receive it. But now there's new funds to this grant. You can go ahead and still reapply and get some of these grant funds. So always contact us. Feel free to call us for a free quote, and we'll be happy to assist you. Keep in mind that currently the official SBA portal. It is not updated. So if you need or if you want to get this grant money, just consult with us because this SBA portal is not updated yet. So you won't be able to get this grant if you make these applications with the official portal yet. So feel free to contact us and we'll be happy to assist you. Any questions that you may have on the PPP, the new PPP, second wave, or the forgiveness of the PPP, or even the EIDL grant. All of this can be free money for you and your business. Just make sure. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We'll be happy to assist you.
Right. Thanks, Juan. Well, guys, act fast because you're gonna be missing this another grants and another forgiven loans. Okay, so we don't have time anymore, and I believe uh, we'll see you again next week. As what I said a while ago, this is about our topic next week is about the graphic shop owner. She wants to know the tax implication of PPP loans on her business returns. So if you have any questions about that, okay, that's about time that you can join with us next week. Okay, thanks Juan for your tips today. And again, my name is Alan. I'm accountant and tax professional here in Waiko Tax. You deserve the max. Stay safe and have a nice day. Bye.